Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom and we are once again in Oxygen Not Included. This is the O.C.Duplicant base with the OCD challenge. Description for that challenge can be found below. We are on cycle 471. I think this is episode 47 of the O.C.Duplicant challenge. These pips are wrecking havoc on my storage containers, and for these OCD dupes, it is not a happy day. They don't like all this debris on the ground. But that's okay, because all of these storage bins have been lowered to priority 5, and all these new storage bins are priority 6, and there's no pips in sight. The pips should not be able to get through the doorways. This should be, yeah, they're trapped between this door and this door, so they should not be able to get up. So that is a good thing. On the downside, we have 25 dupes, and I think we only have 23 mess tables. So we do need to add another great hall for our dupes to go ahead and enjoy their snacking. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do that right here. And we'll just build that out. And we'll actually come across, so we're only going to do 3 high. And we need some sort of entertainment or socializing device in there. We could do the old espresso machine. We don't have any pinch of pepper nuts though, so I guess we can't do that. We'll just have to go with the water cooler, same as the other room. So we'll go with the water cooler and the mess tables, and that should set us up for a while. We'll throw in some nice decor items. There we go. It's beautiful. And man, they got building that right away. So what I really want them to get on though is moving all this stuff. So that's probably going to take a handful of cycles. So we're going to go ahead and let that run, and we'll be back with the post migration of all that stuff. Okay, and here we are ending the cycle 473. It looks like they've got quite a few of these boxes done already, emptied out. I'm going to go ahead and just delete these to kind of mark progress. That's really good. I'm actually surprised they're going as quickly as they are, but I'm glad that they're doing it. This is going to free this area up over here for some more bedrooms. I did see that we had a printing pod update blueprint to choose from, and we are going to go ahead and bring in Ruby. I think I'll take pacifist over irritable bowel any day. Go ahead and bring Ruby into the base. Go ahead and assign her skill. Nope, looks like we had another one down here, Travaldo. There we go. All right, and I think that's going to run us out of beds. And so we need more bedrooms, and we need more mess hall. And we're going to let them go ahead and continue emptying these boxes out. All right, the great container emptying continues, but I noticed a problem, and this carbon dioxide level is getting really high down here, and this carbon skimmer is not running because it says that there's a pipe blocked. So I went ahead and took a look, and all of our polluted water overflow is full, and I think that's a result of this generator running all the time. So we actually need to send some of this water somewhere else, and I'm not exactly sure where we're gonna send it. Let me see, how big is this room here? That room is huge. If we doored that off, it could be about half of that. I'm trying to think if I could build another farm with bristle blossoms in here, but it wouldn't be very big, so thinking maybe no to that. But I need to use or store a lot more water. I was also looking at this Jeffries tube, as I've been calling it. This whole thing, while filled with carbon dioxide, could also very easily be filled with water, right? I mean, do I ever need to get down here? Or if I do, I can put my dupes in atmosuits, and that would store an awful lot of water, and I could just build a pump down there if I ever needed to access it. I'm kind of thinking, oh, you know what though? If I put power transformers down there and they're underwater, they break. So that's not going to work. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to create a giant water reservoir, and we're going to create it over here. Like so. We're just going to do it up against the edge of the map. Let me take all that. Why won't you select? Thank you. I think we're going to do that. I am of course going to need to put some ladders in here, or I'm going to trap a bunch of dupes. So that's what this is going to look like. And actually, let's see here. I think we can go ahead and wall this off here. And then we can just continue that down. So that's what we're going to end up with. It's going to be a giant cavernous reservoir. And we'll go ahead and bottom that out. Like so. That might distract them from their container emptying, but they'll get back to it eventually. In the meantime, though, we've got way too much carbon dioxide. There we have a little bit of skimming. I guess just as whenever we can move a packet of liquid, we get a chance to skim. Hey, it looks like we're actually harvesting bristle blossoms. That's good. Up here, I have bristleberry 20,000, but I've told them not to eat bristleberry, if I recall correctly. Yes, they are not to eat the bristleberry. They are instead to eat the fried version of that, whatever that is. What do you call that? Gristleberry instead of bristleberry. So hopefully they'll fry up that bristleberry and we will be in a good spot. Steam engines are continuing to kick off, so this is good. And we'll let them go ahead and continue to empty. Man, they are really moving on this. These boxes are almost empty. It's cycle 479 now for reference. It hasn't, what has it been, 5-6 cycles? I'm not sure why Hassan felt the need to make a mess there. Bathrooms are available. I wonder if they'll only use this bathroom if they're in the sick bay. Should probably build another bathroom. We're running with 26 dupes and 2 bathrooms. I do have them split into equal shifts, but maybe that's a problem. We should probably look into that. But if we look over here, our giant water chamber is coming along nicely. I did decide that this gas needed somewhere to go. I've got all this carbon dioxide and chlorine in here, so I built this little chamber down here which is going to become our chlorine storage facility. We'll go ahead and pump all this chlorine here, and anything that's not chlorine we'll send over here. And maybe we'll put a little bit of automation on here to say, let's see, atmo sensor, nope. I want a gas element sensor. And I'll say, hey, you know what, if I'm pumping oxygen though, let's go ahead and stop pumping altogether. This room here is up to temp. I can build stuff in here. So I guess I should get rid of that. But I went ahead and built this here, and they're going to go ahead and wire this up just to a little temporary thing. We'll go ahead and give them a little battery for giggles. Now, I would put this in my main power trunk and put a transformer over here for this, but I just don't feel like this is going to be there for that long. So I don't think this area is going to need power for a long time. I'll worry on. I'll probably rewire some of this stuff before I need a more elegant solution to that. Let's see here. What have we got? I am going to go ahead and build some storage bins down here, like so. And then this stuff here just keeps melting out of these storage bins. I think I'm just going to let it go down here. Whoops. Oh my god, can't draw a straight line. I'm just going to go ahead and let them build a ladder down there and let that come down here. There is 6 kilograms of polluted oxygen down here, so it might behoove me to also throw in like a deodorizer somewhere. I'll go ahead and just put it right there on a gas tile, airflow tile, like so. Maybe I'll do one here as well. There we go. Moving right along. They just need to finish this a little bit of wiring here, but they also need to finish sweeping this room. Let's see, these should be regular storage bins. Yep, I'll go ahead and copy that settings, and I will take a look at how we're doing over here. Yeah, all right, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 bins left, and they're making some real progress up here. All right. So I was going to try to make this into a nature reserve down here, but apparently you need 4 wild plants. So unless I bring a pip down here, I'm not going to have 4 wild plants. If I bring a pip down here, I'm going to empty all these containers. So I could make it a park if I made it a lot smaller. Park's size 64 tiles max. So I'd have to, like, I don't know, make it much, much smaller. Alright, get that water out of there, and then we can mop this up. Alright, good job, guys. Mission accomplished. Anything new down here, vent-wise? I don't see anything new. Alright, this is going to say oxygen. Actually, it's going to say not oxygen, right? Yes, I need automation. I need a not gate. Right. Yeah, that's fine, and I'll just snip that. All right, build that, and then that should be able to start pumping up my chlorine and my carbon dioxide. I did go ahead and add in a little bit more automation here. I got frustrated with my dupes, feeling the need to come down here and pick stuff up all the time. I'm also going to do another sweeping arm here. And that sweep arm can't reach that conveyor loader, so then I need another conveyor loader. I can get rid of this one ladder right here. It's going to be tight, but I think I can do it. Then I'll also need, for that conveyor loader, I will need shipping rail. I can just do that. Yep. That should work. Shipping conveyor loader right there. And then that's just going to need a little bit of power. This is a very power hungry system. End of turn, save game, pause. Okay. Very power hungry system, but I should be able to do this without dupes, which is, I'm willing to trade power for manpower. So close. 4.5. About 4. And there we have it. They are empty. Holy cow. What an endeavor. Alright, so this episode we managed to empty all of the storage bins, build a giant reservoir for water that is a work in progress and needs to be swept out, and built reservoirs for some gases that we're trying to get rid of out of this area that will be our reservoir for water. I'm actually going to go ahead and lay the plumbing to bring some of this excess water over here, but then we're going to wrap it up. And that is going to be the top of cycle 482. Insulated water pipe, I'm going to go ahead and say, let's see here. This water here, which goes to this oxygen, is actually coming from the hot water, which is fine because then I'm destroying the heat when I convert it into oxygen. So this water here is my cool water, and I want to continue that over to here. I'm just looking for a good route to take. We're going to come over here. We're going to cut up that. Oh, okay. And then we're going to go over here. And we'll just put a liquid vent right there. And let them get on that. One bridge right there. And my dupes are pretty good with the construction. And they should be somewhat free now that they've gotten rid of all these storage boxes and that giant migration effort is done. So hopefully they will get on that pretty quickly. Yeah, here they go. Delivering all that sandstone, building those out really quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at skills, speaking of quick. Ren, how about some more carrying? Yeah, all right, it's looking good. You know what I could do over here? I could just turn this into a massive farm for bristle blossom, and that would use up a ton of water. Actually, I like that idea a lot. That might be what we're going to do in our next episode. Can bristle blossom survive with hydrogen gas? Carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, or oxygen. Okay, so I'm going to need to get rid of this hydrogen, or just buff up the oxygen pressure in this room to push that hydrogen up here. But I can't do anything right now because it's too cold. So I would have to heat the room up. But heating the room up and using it for bristle blossom actually sounds really fun. Giant, well, it would be a series of farms actually. That sounds like a real possibility. All right, here comes the water, and they're still, oh good, they're sweeping, but they're sweeping from the ladder, so they're not getting wet. But that should allow this thing to run, which should help us with our 3,000 grams of carbon dioxide. All right, let's take a look at the printing pod. I think I have 0 free beds right now, so we are not taking a dupe. Take a look. I don't want the ethanol. I'm going to reject all. I don't think I've done that yet. But I don't have anywhere to put bottled ethanol, so I'm not going to take that. All right, well, that's going to be all for today. Mostly base maintenance and fixing this water problem. Speaking of water problems, I have no idea where this water's coming from. That's all good. It's turning into ice. That's weird. All right. As usual, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button, help other people find it. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.